Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the next 3 months of July, August and September. And we're gonna look at the meanings of the cards pretty much from every angle. Whether you're here for love and relationship or money, career, finance, you're gonna find a message. But this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm gonna start with your Rose Oracle card. The card that's represented for you here today is the Reunion. This is all about soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. So this is kind of calling your attention to one thing. You shouldn't compete. You should stop competing with somebody and start thinking about how you can collaborate, how you can work with each other, how you can communicate better. Because when you look at a rose, the rose is beautiful to everyone, and the rose doesn't open and close according to who's walking by. She always reveals her beauty to the world without a waiver. So that's kind of the main message, that you are here to do the same thing, not just to kind of pick and choose who you're gonna show your true self. And you must let people see you as well. Reveal yourself to the world and open your heart and mind to collaboration rather than competition. Obviously you might have gone through some difficulties in your life that kind of makes you to not to trust people. But this card comes with a message of collaboration, partnerships, and friendships. It is a confirmation that one or more people are entering your life. Or it also could be a sign that you are being called to co-create a project with someone you already know. Decide to bloom together. That's kind of the message. The book of this card also says a couple of affirmations, which I think are very great for you to think about it. And if any of these resonating with you, put it in the comment. So here are them. I release any old programming of competition. I open myself up to relationships and collaborations. It's safe for me to trust and co-create. It's safe for me to speak clearly. It's safe for me to set clear boundaries and collaborate. What a great, beautiful message. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Eight of Swords, right? Eight of Swords is all about boundaries, right? And very nicely resonating with the Reunion card, because, when you look at this card, she is surrounded by those swords, protecting herself. And those swords are her thoughts. And she's kind of built that around her to protect herself, creating those boundaries. But it's actually like not letting her be free as well. That's the challenge with this. Because when you look at her, she is not seeing things clearly. She's feeling bound and she's feeling imprisoned. And this is kind of like some of you are feeling in a position where you don't see the way out of it. Some of you might be overthinking a lot of things. Some of you are just creating a lot of boundaries around you to protect yourself. And whenever this card comes up, you need to your thoughts are in overdrive. You're overanalyzing things. Your thoughts are just constantly going, and it's very important to kind of ease on those thoughts and let them go and release those negative thoughts as well, because in this card, like, all of those are really her thoughts that are not letting her move. Like without those, she would be able to explore a lot of new things. So very connected to this Reunion message. But let's see what other things we have here. The first card you have here is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the card of celebration, joy, happiness. It can be an indication of a joyful occasion, a news that comes into your life that's going to make you very happy. It can be something you celebrate, a birthday, a party, a wedding, a baptism, or anything that's kind of worth celebrating. This is something that is indication of happy times. The next card here is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a beautiful card. This is the card of the perfect happiness, the perfect joy. When you went through some difficult times in your life, and after the difficulties, after the storm, finally the sun comes out and you're able to enjoy life again. This is when you have the perfect relationship coming into your life, the perfect job, whatever you've been dreaming is in your life, and even though you might have some difficulties with this card, you are choosing happiness. And the next card here for you is the Magician. The Magician, which is the card of manifestation, the card that's indicating that you have all the tools and abilities to create the reality that you want. You have unlimited potentials. Practically what this is telling you that you're great whatever you do. You have all the knowledge you need. And whenever this card comes up, if you want to get a job, if you want to get a promotion, a deal, if you want to get a relationship, you are able to create it. And it's very interesting, this is also connected to your thoughts. So, because the Magician is manifesting with his thoughts. And maybe some of you need to kind of, you're blocking yourself with this card, with all of those negative thoughts. You're blocking yourself of manifesting this beautiful happiness. What is here? What's kind of comes to me now when I'm looking at it, look at these two people, like being very friendly, creating something together, which goes very nicely with the co-creation message of the reunion card. And the next card we have here is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the card of joy, happiness, love, and harmony. Creativity as well. Maybe some of you are working on a creative project. But this is the card when you're kind of thinking back the good old days, and you're kind of feeling very nostalgic. This is also can be a connection to somebody, to the past, which kind of like talks to the reunion card as well, that maybe some of you are connecting with an old friend, an old co-worker, an old lover, an old friend, and you kind of called to do something together. But something is still blocking you with this Eight of Swords. The next card we have here is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. This is somebody who is ready for action. This is the person who's ready for battle, go against the wind if he has to, doing an uphill battle as well. He is action oriented and can be like, indication of swift changes, big changes that are coming into your life, something that you've been wanting, something that you've been dreaming or waiting for. This can be this new job, this project that you've been trying to manifest. This can be a relationship when somebody is just coming into your life and sweeping you off of your feet. It can be next step in a relationship of marriage or engagement. In some instances, it can be that the other party might be thinking about leaving the relationship, but here you have kind of this perfect happiness. So there's lots of kind of joy. But whatever is important, things are happening fast when this card is showing up. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to see in the comment how this reading is resonating with you. Have you been connecting with somebody from the past? Are you working on a collaboration? How are you thinking about a collaboration or a partnership? Or what are the thoughts that are blocking you to do that? And the next card here for you is the Justice card. The Justice, which is all about balance, harmony, balancing things in your life, balancing your feelings, balancing your thoughts, your money, finances, relationships, how much time you spend with work, and how much time you spend with your loved ones. Can be many ways of manifesting the way you're trying to create a balance. But this can be also a legal document, a legal process, a decision of some sort. If you're going through a legal process, there's definitely a decision that's being made where you are getting whatever you deserve. It's very Libra energy as well. And the next card we have here for you is the Two of Swords, which is interesting because you have the Justice, which is a decision, and this is the card of the indecision. This is when you have hard time making a decision because maybe you don't have the facts, or you just have a hard time analyzing, right? It's definitely connected to this Eight of Swords where you're just over-analyzing things. But when the Two of Swords comes up, you already know the answer. You just have a hard time making up your mind. Deep down, you know. And this card is asking you to actually pay attention to your intuitions, pay attention to your inner thought, inner wisdom, your instinct, and you're going to be able to make that decision. And the last card we have here for you is the King of Swords. King of Swords is it can be a person, your energy, or somebody you're dealing with. This is somebody who is very smart, very logical, very wise. He is all about the facts. He is speaking his mind, his truth, and all he cares about is the truth and nothing but the truth. So this might be somebody who's giving you an advice. This might be a lawyer, a judge as well, which is very pretty much possible with this Justice energy, where maybe the truth will come out and the truth will kind of set you free. Before we go to the bottom of the deck, I want to call your attention to one very, very interesting thing. Several ones actually. When you look at this card, you have a group of people on it and they have their eyes closed. On this card you have a group of people on it and they're wearing a mask. They don't necessarily see clearly. This one, it's obvious that she doesn't see clearly because she is blindfolded. I'm sure he doesn't have the clear vision with all that helmet on either. But to continue, she is blindfolded too, and her eyes are covered as well. So there's a clear message that you don't see, or you don't want to see something, right? You might be not taking into consideration a very important fact of some sort, and I'm kind of amazed how this is all connected in many of these cards. But you have here the King of Swords. The King of Swords, which is all about clarity and all about the truth. So I think even though you might not want to see it yet, but it will come out. But let's see at the bottom of the deck, what is that we have here for you? You have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is all about leaving something behind, turning your back to something, leaving a situation, a project, a job, a relationship, a business, being alone, whatever your situation is, something that used to make you happy but no longer, and you're going after your passions. You're listening to your inner voice, your inner guidance, and you are looking for your true happiness. So that's all I have for you. It's a pretty deep reading. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.